Fox News Storm Team.
Hi, I'm Sean, an instructor for Guitars for Vets.
And I'm Nick, a student with Guitars for Vets.
Hey Tom, how's the weather?
Gentlemen, thank you for doing that. Hey, Tom, and I want to show something here right after this because this is a big deal. So you can get your cell phone, scan this QR code, and you can be part of the healing power of music in the hands of heroes. So go ahead, just give you a quick second here to scan that. If not, I'm going to be posting this on Facebook before 6 o'clock, so you'll be able to grab it right there. Boy, if you didn't see him last night, you missed out. Look at this. And I labeled this one of the things to do this weekend, and generally if it's a clear sky, look up. This is from Morgan, and she was driving home last night, and look at those colors there. Look at that, and the sky was just dancing around. Morgan, nice job on that. Now, this is from Samantha up in Donnybrook. These are actually two pictures, one picture here, one picture there. Look at the colors here. You know, I lived in Alaska 11 years, and these are the kind of northern lights we saw up there routinely, but rarely this far south, and that is just some great shots. Here's another one. This is from Ori, and this was in Plaza. Again, two photos. Look at that. That's very cool. And just look at that. And the sky was just dancing last night. This was just an incredible, incredible night. Last photo just to show you right now from Terrence up in Belcourt. So again, just a beautiful night. And what's really cool about this, and so you can watch with the future meteorologist Amy Metz, I think she actually has a degree in space science. She talked about this happening like days ago. So when she starts telling you about the Northern Lights, make sure you're listening and then look up. So here's what you need to know for our weather. For tonight, we're unfortunately going to be cloudy. And I think what's going to happen is with the melting we had today, once it cools off, there's going to be moisture in the air. We're going to get some fog. That may be a problem for the Northern Lights tonight. Hopefully it won't be, but I'm thinking the odds are probably better it's going to be cloudy than clear. It is going to be colder tomorrow than it was today. Not great, but decent on Sunday. And snow is possible maybe on Monday. And the odds are probably 30, 40, 50%. But we're talking about minuscule amounts here. And then towards the end of next week, it's going to be a storm in the central U.S. We have no idea the exact track yet because the storm hasn't formed, hasn't got here yet. Looking at the temperatures right now, 20s and 30s, even some 40s in western North Dakota. The wind is roughly 5 to 15 miles an hour. Some areas it's from the south. Other areas you can see it from the north or northwest. And looking at the wind chills, so if you are going outside, still a little bit chilly out there. Up in the Turtle Mountains, wind chills in the teens. So I don't see much in the way of clouds. But again, with the moisture from the melting today, probably going to be some fog tonight. And this is great news because just about 6 weeks ago, I think the only yellow up here was about like this. The dry is, it could be better, but dry is technically not a drought. So the drought area in North Dakota has shrunk dramatically with all this snow. Now looking at the 72-hour planner for Dickinson, temperatures are going to remain below normal for the next few days. Could be a little snow in Dickinson on Monday, but the odds aren't that great. And so there we are looking at the temperatures for Williston as well. And we've got some colder weather ahead of us next week, a few nights, pretty cold. Low temperatures tonight, teens for most of us. And then tomorrow, if you're going to get up early in the morning, it's going to be kind of cold feeling. Here's the high temperatures that I expect for tomorrow, noticeably colder than today. And looking at the Bismarck 7-day outlook, and I've got about a 40% chance for Monday, but if it happens, it'll be very, very light. And then towards the end of next week, that's where there may be a storm in the area. We will definitely keep a close eye on it. But Joel, I lived in Alaska 11 years, and so I saw the Northern Lights a lot. Did you have a chance to see them last night?
No, I confess, didn't even know what was going on. It wasn't until it was long over with that we started to see some of those pictures, so I guess I did miss it.
Yeah, you need to start listening to Amy. Now, I know you're busy. I'm not giving you a hard time, but Amy talked about this like days ago, so that's very cool.
I guess I'm living under a rock, apparently, because everybody else was in on it, but so I got to catch it the next time around, I guess. Thank you, Tom.